I'm Brigham Larson with Brigham Larson Pianos. We just finished this piano up, and we did kind of a hybrid of all sorts of different repairs and things. This piano was super trashed. It was kind of your typical 100-year-old piano that would, except for this lady who had us redo it, it probably would have just ended up at the dump fairly soon, because it was in such poor condition. But she has a sentimental attachment to it, and so she had us do a fair amount of work on it, and we worked with her budget-wise to kind of get everything that she wanted while still being well within the budget. So originally this piano was a player. I believe it was from the 1920s. It was an old pump player, a pneumatic driven, where you pump with your feet. Or actually, I think it had a drive and it had a vacuum motor, if I remember correctly. But in any case, it was an old roll player. And we put a modern player system, which I'll demonstrate for you here in a second. The hammers and the action and the keys and everything were just completely shot. They were probably shot by 1960, and here we are 60 years after that, and so they were really worn out. And then the finish, what we ended up doing, I'll get back to what we did on the guts here in a second. On the finish, we ended up just doing our lowest level, our level 1, which is a fairly inexpensive way to just kind of transform the piano cosmetically without spending a fortune. So I would characterize our level 1 as like a good makeup job, which it makes a huge improvement. By no means would I represent as a full refinishing, but it makes a big difference. So if you look closely, well, let's see, from this vantage point, it looks pretty good. It looks like a piano that's been fairly well maintained, but if you look closely, you can tell that it still has lots and lots of issues that we would normally cover on our level 2 or our level 3 refinishing, which I guess just by way of comparison, you can see this piano here. This is another one. This was a 1919. This is our level 3. You can see things are just like glass. It's like perfect. So the level 1. I think for her purposes, it's going to be just great, and she doesn't need to spend the extra money for those higher levels. Then on the piano itself, the keys are new, the sharps are new, the bushings are new. That's what kind of holds the keys in place left and right, and prevents them from flopping over that direction. So the bushings are all redone. Let's have a look on the inside. So kind of a mishmash of choices, but I think we did all of the major things that really needed to be done. Like the hammers and dampers are new, the shanks are new, the knuckles, the hammer flanges are new, and then most other components in the action are refurbished. So it's very all-encompassing. We work on every component in the piano, but only the very most crucial components we replaced with brand new, and virtually everything else, like I said, we worked on them, but refurbished them rather than replacing with brand new. And the piano turned out great, especially considering where it was. The player. So this is QRS player that we have installed, and just pulled it up there. Change the mix a little bit.
I close my eyes and I can see the world that's waiting up for me. Then I call my
So let's check out the underneath here. You can see the system. Speaker under there.
They can say it all sounds crazy.
All the electronics and even some of the mechanical. The mechanical portion for the keys is right under here.
I don't care, so call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, your brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world can be, a vision of the one I see.
Yeah, pretty fun. That's a super fun system. We've installed lots and lots of them over the years, and they're just, I mean, it's just a great way to refresh the old piano. Really rebuilding the old player is it was semi an option. It was also in pretty rough condition. It needed to be completely rebuilt. But then the problem then is you're still relegated to just whatever rolls that you can get to play, and it's a hassle to change the roll. Whereas this is all on your phone or your iPad or whatever, and you just pull it up, and it's got literally over 100,000 songs that you can choose from, and you've got the speaker that's playing the voice and all of that. So it's just a super fun player system. Anyway, so overall, very, very happy with how this piano turned out. And yeah, I think she's gonna enjoy it for many, many years to come.